Happy Sunday, guys, and welcome back to my channel. And I am doing another speed build. So basically the basis behind this speed build is a while back when I first started my channel, I did kind of like this little custom, it was like a custom house type build, but just using custom content to decorate the house. Does that make any sense? And lately I had got a couple of responses or comments or anything about the build, and people were like, you know, kind of wish that you could bring this back up. So I was like, that is an excellent idea. I never finished the house, and it wasn't because I didn't want to. I think I just kind of fell away from it because I started doing other things when I was trying to develop my channel. So I never went back to do it. But the fact that people are kind of like checking it out and watching it has been like kind of an inspiration for me to do it again. If that makes any sense. So what I like to do, or what my original goal is to basically build a custom house and use nothing but custom content to furnish the house. And what I would like to do is just specify custom content sets, meaning if it's like a living room set, a bedroom set, a bathroom set, just whatever, and just focus on that particular package, that whole little deal, if that makes any sense, of just the custom content from that particular creator. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. We'll go through it as we go through it, because that's what I did last time. I basically just did like the home office, and the home office was the first thing that I did, and I just used one creator and that particular, you know how some of the stuff kind of matches and it might be like silver or black or whatever, so just using their particular set furniture set of objects to create what I wanted to create and what I wanted it to look like. So that was what I wanted to do back in the day. Like I said, it was some time ago, and now that I've kind of like gotten away from it, I thought about picking it back up, but then the problem was I didn't know what file it was. It's been like almost it's definitely been over a year, well over a year, because I'm about to make my, I want to say 2-year YouTube anniversary in April. It's crazy. I think it's April 14th to be exact. I'll double check in, because you know I gotta make sure I get it down pat. But so it's been quite a while. I did it a very long time ago, like I said, and it was like one of the first little custom content things that I used to do, because I was always so fascinated by how people created custom content and how that whole thing just kind of worked out. I've always been inspired, you know, by that. And kind of giving people their props. Wanted to give people their props and just kind of be like, and that's basically the whole message, or the whole meaning behind doing a custom content showcase, because I want to definitely show like my appreciation for the creators and stuff out there. And every once in a while it's kind of hard to do furniture, because you know, it's just hard to do furniture. So I always felt like that the best way to do it was to like I said, create an atmosphere for me to be able to talk about it. And so with this comes this new build. Basically, I'm building like this big, huge, massive mansion that's just going to have like a laundry room. It's going to have multiple bathrooms, a big, huge master bedroom. It's going to actually end up having like a little garage area. And you guys are going to see, the only thing is I kind of sat on this build for quite some time, because I've had the idea of doing this for a little bit. And I kind of worked on it and then left, and then worked on it and then left, and then worked on it and then left, because I could never get like the gist of what I wanted to do now. I know how I wanted it to flow. I had an idea. I had already took like screenshots for floor plans and stuff like that, but it was just so hard for me to just actually like just translate it into an actual Sims build. And right now it just looks super huge and massive, and you guys are going to see when it's done. The rooms are just going to be super blank and just empty. But what I'm hoping to do, like I said, is just kind of go in and add the custom content as necessary. And so what I'm hoping that I can get from you guys, if you guys are interested, of course, is if there's any particular creators that you like that does like custom content, and they do like rooms and sets, please start throwing out some suggestions. I'm hoping to start this series very soon, and I'll probably do it on Sunday in the place of just like, you know, because normally Sundays is like my little, you know, however it goes type situation, you know. And I like it for that reason, because it gives me like the freedom to do something other than an LP or other than SimCity Build It. And so that way I could just kind of like just do whatever. So I probably will do it on Sundays. It might not be an every Sunday thing, because I do have some other things coming up that I'm working on. The kids want to go Pokemon hunting again, so that is something that I want to do again, because Pokemon has come a long way since the last time I did a Pokemon video. Like, I don't know if you guys play it, but they've come a long way. We got buddies now, we got just more Pokemon you can find, we got updates after updates. I've missed so much playing that game, and we really enjoy it, and we like the family time that it gives us in order to go take care, you know, to go do it and everything. So you know, I want to get some more of those done, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I am rambling a little too much. Let's get back to the conversation about the build. So one of my hardest things when building houses is figuring out the roof line. So a lot of times I like to do like simple shapes so that I can just do a roof line. I miss the days of Sims 3 where we could do like the different like octagonal type roofs or pentagon, you know, like the different little angles and the different gables and stuff like that. They didn't really give us that ability with the new Sims, and it's fine. You can make it work, and I've definitely seen people make videos with just beautiful builds with all these crazy roofs and stuff. So I'm still trying to learn how to do roofs and everything. So every once in a while when I'm building, which I don't build a lot, I probably build more like in my free time when I'm just like playing around than building for you guys. I always like, before I even do anything super serious with the house, I always kind of play around with the roof, because if it doesn't work out, if it doesn't look right to me on the outside, I'd rather just like scrap certain walls or just kind of like do things all over again. So here I'm just kind of playing around. I had an idea of what I wanted the roof to look like, because like I said, I had an inspired blueprint that I've found online, and I think I shared that with you guys on my last speed build. I do like to browse online to get inspiration ideas, and you could pretty much shape, like, it's not shape, sorry, you could pretty much I'm saying shape as I'm looking at the roof being shaped, but anyway, you could pretty much search for blueprints, like just, you know, 3-bedroom, you know, 2-bath blueprints, you know, just, you could even specify. It's really interesting how that whole little situation works. You could really even specify like how many bedrooms you want, if you want it to be flat, 2-story, you know, just whatever your situation is, and it'll come up like real blueprints online, like real house blueprints. So this has been inspired by a real blueprint, and I'll show you guys in a minute when I'm all said and done. But it's definitely inspired by a real blueprint, and so it kind of makes it more realistic. It definitely gives you something to look forward to, if that makes any sense. Like, you already kind of have like an idea. So because of that, I was trying to match the roof like how it looked on the blueprint. And as you see, guys, I did 2 half roofs and put them together, which, you know, hindsight, it doesn't seem like it makes any sense, but I couldn't get the roof to look right. So I struggled with it. So that's the reason why. And it's mostly because the rooms aren't straight back. Like, if the rooms were like straight back and it wasn't like an in-out type situation, it might have been easy to do. But also, this roof actually had I was saving the game right there, but it actually had like a separate little attic-y type roof, like, and it's not even like a usable type one, but it just gave like the exterior like a little different look. So I'm going to be working on that in a second, and you guys are going to see it. But I'm still on the fence. Like I said, you'll see at the end, I'm still on the fence about how it came out. So don't be surprised if when we start furnishing this bad boy that you're going to see changes, because there's a strong possibility that you might see some changes. But as of right now, you know, this is how it's working out. So yeah, I'm spending a lot of time on the roof because, like I said, roofs are my weakness. They are not my strong suit when it comes to building. And I felt like the house was like way too wide, but I wanted to have like a certain amount of bedrooms, certain amount of baths, and I wanted it to be like the floor plan that I saw online. And there's like this little half, I guess you can call it like half story over here on the side, which is like over the garage, which you guys will see in a minute, that has like it could be like an entertainment room, it could be a catch-all room, it could be like a playroom for your kids, it could be like a lounge for your kids, you know, just whatever you want it to be. And that's basically what that little half, so it's not a full story, I guess, a full 2 stories, it's like 1.5 stories, if that makes any sense. So here I am trying to make like a little separate like attic-y type room up here, but it's not going to be functional. Like, you're not going to be able to get to it. If anything, it just gives like the exterior like the look like it's more going on, if that makes any sense. So I kind of like how the shape and stuff looks, and I was loving it. And then, you know, I ended up going to change some more stuff, but for the most part, I did like how that came out. And you know, I've seen other people do it on speed builds, because speed builds, I probably watch more speed builds than I do like LPs of other simmers. So and there's a bunch of simmers, a bunch of sim people in the sim community, that's all they do is speed build. So I kind of try to learn like the tricks and trades of the experts, you know. And I liked how some people would actually put like a little extra two-story room above, but it wasn't like a real two-story room. It was just like giving the illusion like that was like an attic or something, or just like really tall ceilings in the house. So another weakness that I have is windows. So I wanted to do these. I like a lot of windows, even in my real house. I like a lot of windows. In my builds, I like a lot of windows. But sometimes, you know what, and honestly, like I said, that might be something that we change out to later on. I might end up changing out those windows once we maybe get some custom content windows that I could use, because I just couldn't find anything that just worked out. I don't know, nothing worked out to me. So it was just kind of like, it was like, but anyway, so but you know, I was able to get it done like how I can get it done. But one good thing about this particular challenge, or this particular series that I'm about to start, is that we could totally go in and do some custom content windows. And what I'm hoping what'll happen is you guys can give me feedback about custom content that you love, and then I could share some of the stuff that I've been finding, and you guys can download it along with me and use it yourself. Also, if you want me to put this house in the gallery so you could decorate it alongside me, you know, I want it to be like an interactive thing that we do together. I love the interactives of YouTube, especially like lately, all the comments and the feedback and stuff I've been getting. I'm just like, this is awesome, because to me that's what makes it fun, when I can interact with you guys and we can come together and do some great stuff together, you know, and just make the game better for ourselves. Because at the end of the day, you know, I just really want to be an inspiration to people and just inspire people to kind of do more with their game and think outside the box. Because if Sims is as important to you as it is to me, y'all, I'm not gonna kid you, no tell. Sims is so important to me, and it's definitely like a way I could kind of like get away and get a break and like have like a creative outlet, and just, I don't know, it's just it's I don't even know how to explain it. Basically, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, that's just how I feel about Sims. And you know, it's important to me to be able to extend that feeling or that idea, or, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's important to me to do that for other people, because I know how it's helpful to me in my life. So I want to make sure that I can help other people in their life with it. Does that make any sense? I don't know. But anyway, here I am struggling with the roofs again. I noticed that when you place a room and then you do the roof after the fact, the roof goes inside the room. At least that's what happened to me right there. So I basically had to tear that wall down, extend the roof back out, and then make it a room again so it could cut that roof off. I don't know why it does that, but I've had it happen on other occasions too, and I'm just kind of like, what in the world? So if you guys are like the whole stone front thingy, so originally, you know, I'm from the South. And right now I live in the North. They don't do a lot of stone and brick stuff in the houses here, which is fine. I don't know if it's like a material situation, but down south we really like to have like stone elaborate fronts, you know, things that are kind of like catch your eye, like the whole curb appeal situation. So I try to mimic that with my builds and try to do like a situation where it's like really big and stone and elaborate in the front, and then the back is just like maybe siding or stucco or just brick, or, you know, or whatever. So almost all of our houses we've had, I'm thinking, yeah, like almost all of our houses we've had we've had like stone elaborate, you know, stone in the front, and in the back it'll just be like siding or, you know, just trim or something like that. So here I am just trying to extend it, and it's so hard because when you go to shift and add it, it puts it on the entire room, and you're like, no, I just want it on the front. So I was trying to definitely just make it like in the front, but I love how the front came out. I really do. My only concern, or my only issue with it was, of course, the little extra fake attic room at the front. And like I said, that was mostly for the idea of having like tall ceilings or like a little attic space, just to make the exterior look a little bit different. Did I do it? I don't know. You guys have to tell me down in the comment box if you feel that way. But definitely I want to do a lot more builds because I want to get better at them, and I feel like with anything, practice makes perfect. And so I don't know if I'll be doing a lot like once a month or anything like that, but especially after this series is over with, I definitely want to play around with maybe doing some more restaurants, some more community lot type places, because right now I only in my gallery, in my little Sims 4 gallery online, I don't have that much stuff. So anyway, kind of playing around with the little kitchen area right now. I kind of wanted it to be open, but I wanted it to have like elaborate roof lines, if that makes any sense. You know how you'll have like the poles and stuff, but I ended up not doing that at all. Then I started working on the patio area because I don't know, this is how I feel about patio stuff. I feel like it's just as important as the interior, to be honest with you, because I'm a big outdoor person. I love to go outside and enjoy the sun and the wind and the birds chirping and stuff like that. So I'm like that in my game too. I like to make sure that my Sims have a nice backyard area. So here I am, just kind of like putting doors and stuff. And like I said, that might all change once we start furnishing this bad boy, because I like to do wood trim that's matchy. I don't want this room to be, this door to be white and this door to be brown and this door to be green, you know, because in real life your houses are, the colors of the doors are going to all be the same. So right now I'm just opting for like some wood and some stone archways and stuff like that, just to kind of give you some flow into the different rooms, because there's going to be a dining room, there's going to be a huge big old elaborate kitchen, there's going to be a laundry room. Yes, a laundry room. Can't wait till we could get laundry. So, you know, right now the rumor is that we're getting university next, and they're going to actually give us pets as an update, as opposed to like something that you have to purchase, which I'm not going to argue with them. Hey, if y'all want to throw pets at us like y'all did toddlers, I'll take it. But anyway, I was like, man, if they give us university, I feel like university and laundry kind of go hand in hand, because when I was in school, I was always bringing laundry home on the weekends to wash. So I was like, that'd be a perfect opportunity for them to slip some laundry stuff into the game, because, you know, realistically, even though your Sims don't really take their clothes off and wash them per se, the act of doing it is kind of fun. I remember that from, like, I think it came with Generations for Sims 3, like, if I remember correctly. I don't think it was a university stuff, but maybe it was, I'm not sure. But anyway, I forgot to tell you guys, this lot is actually on Newcrest, the blank land that we have, and it's the one that's backed up to the lake. It's like one of the bigger lots. I want to say it's a 50 by 50 maybe. I'll update it as I get a chance, but I want to say that that's what it is. Anyway, I'm just kind of circling around, just kind of eyeballing everything, just kind of seeing how everything looks, and I'm looking at the outside and all that type of stuff. So I'm going to go on and wrap up my little speech right now because I'm just like finishing up some stuff, just kind of doing like some little extra little exterior type stuff. But like I said, it's gonna probably change some as we're furnishing it, and definitely trying to make it look a little bit more homelier. I was extending it, I forgot I had did that. Yeah, I extended that out just a little bit, just to give it more of a box like built-in shape, like it was on purpose as opposed to just like floating in the air. So I do like how it came out. And you know, it's funny because you'll like work on builds and you'll be like, while you're building it, you'll be like, oh my god, this looks so stupid. But then once you start doing it, you're like, you know, once you look back at it, you're like, you know what, that wasn't that bad. Which is why a lot of times when I'm building, I take a step back and then I come back, and then I take a step back and I come back, and then as you see, I go interior, exterior, and I rotate that camera like crazy just to make sure that I'm on the right track, what my envision is. But I think the house is gorgeous. Like I said, it's going to be so much fun to decorate it because it's huge. It has like all these rooms and all this like wide open spaces, and I just can't wait to get into the Sims resource or Tumblr or wherever and start finding some really cool custom content to throw in this house and just make it like a truly custom home. And I have no idea who's going to live in this house, because as of right now it's just going to be blank. But anyway, if you guys want this house in the gallery, please let me know. I will put it there. I think that's it for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments or questions or suggestions for creators or sets or anything like that we could throw in this house, as you can see, there's no true aesthetic. We just want it to be a family home, someone that can live there and like grow up and grow old in, you know, and lots of space and like kind of elaborate detailed type furnishings, I guess. Nothing too zha-zha, but maybe a little zha-zha, like borderline zha-zha, if that makes any sense. But anyways, let me know in the comment box, and I appreciate you guys watching as always, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.